Meet Sophie. Sophie is 9 years old. Sophie is just like every other dog you've probably seen. She likes being outside, going for car rides, taking naps, playing tug of war with her favorite toys, eating dog treats, and whatever else it is that dogs like to eat. But Sophie is special. You see, Sophie does all the things a normal dog does without the use of her back legs.
Yeah. Here it is.
Sophie's owner, Phyllis Shantz, first met Sophie when her original owners brought the Beagle Hound mix into a Michigan State pet clinic with an injured back.
In February of 2005, she ruptured a disc, and her owners at the time brought her into the MSU vet clinic where I work. Turned out that she had a hematoma, or a blood clot, right on her spinal cord itself. So the surgery didn't help her too much. It didn't put her in the position where she would be able to walk again.
Despite surgery, Sophie permanently lost the ability to walk with her back legs, and her elderly owners could no longer take care of her. It would have been easy to call it quits on Sophie, but a worker at the clinic agreed to take care of her. When Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans later in 2005, it was fate for Phyllis and Sophie.
Her second owner, Courtney, was a veterinarian. It was the year of Katrina, and she went down to New Orleans to help animal victims of Katrina and had to leave her pets behind. So I cared for her, and in that week that I cared for her, I decided, geez, she'd make a great therapy dog. So I asked Courtney, I pretty much knew what she was gonna say, and I said, did you ever think of making her a therapy dog? And she said, yes, but I don't have time. So I said, would you mind if I did it?
After months of special training and a new set of wheels, Sophie passed her test to become a therapy dog. So not only was Sophie ready to have a normal life again, but now she had a job too, working at the Sparrow Professional Building in Lansing.
Then we got hooked up with Sparrow, and it's a really good fit. So Sophie goes to pediatric rehab. Children go there to physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech therapy. The therapists there know Sophie, and they just work magic. They just build her right into their plan.
Just like the children she helps, when Sophie gets into the pediatric gym, she knows it's time to get to work. There's no place she won't walk. No toy she won't fetch. No baby she can't calm. Or try to calm anyway. Sophie's unflappable personality is contagious, and her disability gives the hardworking kids extra motivation.
For the children who have more visual, physical handicaps, to see that, oh, this dog, we've heard comments, oh, this dog is like me, or I use something like that too, and it's just great for social interaction too, for even just the speech kids that I see that just have language delays, to kind of get rid of the fear of dogs, because she's very docile. They can basically drag her by your ears and she just kind of comes.
And when you're as popular as Sophie, you tend to make a lot of friends. Zach is one of Sophie's best friends. Sophie and Zach have known each other for over 2 years.
So Sophie and me kind of like buddy.
You guys are kind of like buddies?
Yeah, but us, we are friends.
Yeah.
Me and Sophie like each other.
And after a long day at work, Sophie is,
You're tired, girl?
well,
Sorry.
just like any other dog.
Tired. Need a break.